Guys, this is Sarah, and this video is going to tell you how I got started with selling on eBay. Someone on my Instagram asked me this, and rather than write a big novel, I'm going to just tell it in a video. So, I've been selling casually. I had been selling casually on eBay for a few years, like sell something here and there. I've been self-employed since 2010 with one break in there. One break for working for someone else. Break. And that was when I lived in San Diego. Prior to that, I was a hoop dancer and makeup artist and face painter. And when we moved to San Diego in 2014, I just, I had a couple of gigs here and there, but it wasn't enough to live off of. And my deal with Chad, my husband, was that I would get a normal job in order to stay there. So I got a job as a copywriter, working for a publisher, working from home. And it was okay, I didn't hate it. But I'm entrepreneurial and I just don't like being told what to do. And it just wasn't worth it for me to work for someone else to live there in a shitty old apartment. And, I wasn't making enough to upgrade. So I made a deal with Chad. I said, let's move to Asheville. That's where we originally wanted to move, where he originally wanted to move to. And I wanted to live in San Diego by the beach. And we did for a year, and it was awesome. So now we're in Asheville. And when we moved to Asheville in July 2014, I went back to hoop dancing and makeup artistry and face painting and all that fun stuff. And then my dog at the time, Ziggy, he was 15. In December, he started, November, he just had a really sudden decline, very quick decline, and I knew that he wasn't going to be around much longer. So I got my work from home job back in December 2015, and I quit all my fun stuff that I did so I could be home with Ziggy. It was around that time that I wanted to declutter my office here, and I had a box full of books from my aunt that I had already read. So I listed them on eBay. Now, at the time, I didn't know about YouTube videos on eBay. I wasn't trying to hustle and do a side income thing. I just wanted to get rid of shit. I wanted to declutter. But as soon as those books started selling, I was like, oh, and by the way, I didn't like working for someone else. Even though I loved working from home so I could be with Ziggy, I'm very entrepreneurial, so eventually it dawned on me, I think in January it dawned on me, January 2015. I was like, wait a minute, I could do this on purpose and just buy stuff for really cheap at the thrift stores and start selling it myself on eBay. So that's when I discovered that there's a whole YouTube community out there of people that do this. I started watching Nicole State. I started watching Thrifty Treasures, Texas Gal Treasures, and I basically, even with my normal job and my old dog, I stayed up till 2 or 3 in the morning, every day, studying this, like my life depended on it, because to me it did. So in February 2015, we had to put Ziggy to sleep. Still really upset about it, but pet sitting definitely helps. In March 2015, I was making more money on eBay than I was in my normal job. And in April 2015, my normal job stopped paying me. So I was like, screw you guys. And I just, I had my time back. So I went back to, I really ramped up my eBay. I learned how to sell on Amazon FBA, which means fulfilled by Amazon. I went back to face painting and makeup, and eventually I went back to hoop dance performing, but not teaching. So yeah, now I just do whatever I want when I want to do it, and it's been awesome. So in 2015, I mainly just shopped at thrift stores for eBay. I did go to the Goodwill outlet a couple of times, maybe 10 times. This year, right now I'm in the middle of a little experiment. I spent $34 at the outlet, and I'm just going to show you guys at the end of the week what I turned it into on eBay. But I do have a new business model with eBay. I placed my first 2 wholesale orders because I don't want to waste my precious time Yeah, I enjoy going to regular thrift stores, but I don't want to waste my time like going out every day, hours and hours digging through other people's stuff. Like, I want to be home. I want to hang out with the dogs that are here. I want to. My time is the most precious thing, and I need to start treating it like that. So, I placed some wholesale orders. I'm going to try and see how I do with that. And if I need to bulk up my eBay store, I'll go back to the outlet every now and then. But I really don't enjoy going to the Goodwill outlet and digging through other people's stuff. Yeah, there's people that love that, and that's fine. I mean, Nicole State made like 6 figures last year going to the Goodwill outlet, but you know, she puts a lot of time into it. I don't want to put that much time into it. I don't want this to be my full-time thing. Um, so yeah, and also my plan is to keep hitting Amazon really hard. Like in the summer of 2015, I took probably like 4 months off of selling on eBay, just focused on Amazon. And it was great because summer is slow on eBay. And then, you know, I was really busy with pet sitting too. And then in October, I was like, I had all this extra time on my hands, and you know, I want to live in Hawaii very soon. So I'm like, I'm going to do everything I can to make it happen and start selling on eBay again. You know, and October is fourth quarter, so. And when I got back into it, I was like, this fourth quarter thing must be a myth. But, I mean, I wasn't putting that much work into it. But now I feel like everything is clicked. And so, yeah, that's how I got started. That's what I'm working on now. I intend to, you know, sell my wholesale things on eBay, not focus on thrifting as much, except for when I feel like it. I mean, it's winter here. I don't really want to leave the house. In summer, I might be back at it. We'll see. But I definitely intend to hit Amazon, FBA, even harder than eBay. So thanks for watching.